Did you know that 70% of Americans are overweight or obese? That means 3 out of every 4 people that you meet are overweight or obese. But you don't have to hear it from me or believe me. You can hear it straight from the horse's mouth. Here's what Dr. A had to say at our convention.
You ready for that conversation? Great. So as I mentioned on Thursday night, over 70% of Americans are overweight or obese. In reality, 3 out of 4. In fact, the National Institute of Health by 2030 says that 50% of U.S. citizens will be obese. 50%? 50%. And by 2030, 25% will have extreme obesity. And in addition, the NIH said, if you have extreme obesity, you may shorten your life expectancy by as many as 14 years. That is not acceptable. We're going to fight that, right?
Yes!
The growing burden is overwhelming our medical delivery system. GLP-1, or glucagon-like peptide 1 receptor agonists. Now I know that's a mouthful, but they really act as hormones and receptors, neuroreceptors. They work in the pancreas to release insulin, and in the liver to decrease the amount of glucagon production. But more importantly, they affect both the hunger and the craving centers of the brain. So what does that mean for the future? Well, first of all, I applaud the efforts being made. As we mentioned, we have a serious epidemic that could decimate our world. I've witnessed people who, despite every effort, exhibit insatiable hunger refractory to our current treatments. These drugs will almost certainly take their place in the arsenal that is being built to fight this global epidemic. So progress is being made, and once the dust settles, I think these medical approaches, although not without side effects, are certainly a step in the right direction compared to gastric bypass surgery or other surgical interventions. Gastric bypass surgery. Now I have you guys think about this for a minute. It always bothered me. Just think the logic of taking a healthy GI tract that's been perfectly engineered by the great committee of celestial design.
Amen.
And then rearranging it so its structure no longer absorbs nutrients effectively anymore. To me, that's pretty medieval, man, right?
Yeah.
To approach to solving obesity. It comes with several side effects, including that 20% of people that undergo the procedure will have nutritional deficiencies. Imagine that.
Right?
So these new drugs curb hunger and cravings, so people no longer eat. The problem is that when they do eat, they eat the same unhealthy habits of disease that they ate before. And the bodies, once again, don't get the proper nutrients that they need in the right amounts. As a result, the bodies have that gaunt, flabby, saggy look. You've heard about the Ozempic butt. And they're losing muscle too. And we spent all yesterday talking how important muscle is. And by the way, as you get older, as you lose muscle, it's damn hard to get back unless, of course, you have active and you have the habits of healthy motion.
Right.
Because in essence, the body senses it's starving, which in reality it is. The body is being tricked into thinking it isn't hungry. These drugs may help lose weight. But, as we know, being overweight